Tower cranes are the most useful and the largest crane in the world. It is the form of balance crane that is fixed to the ground and also attached to the side of the structure. They are used for transporting the heaviest and the largest load on the earth. The advantages of tower crane are: tower crane surpass the loading and lifting capacity of any other crane in the world. The height capacity can't be matched by any other types of crane. They have an incredible stability and can bear the hardest tasks. However, tower cranes also have disadvantages. These cranes are very expensive and they require time, effort, and money to be shifted from one area to another. They have high maintenance costs for repair and depreciations. They also have a major labor intensive to install.
This one is a hammerhead crane. It's a profitable crane that built to work. They are well suited for heavy lifting and placement duties on the most challenging job sites. They are also can help to save time on other job sites by easily moving material from one to another. The advantages of this crane: first is it is static crane with fixed location, and next is it is often used for specific purposes. For disadvantages of this crane, firstly, it is difficult to set up. The installation of huge structure can be problematic, and lastly, it only used for mega construction purposes.
Level lifting crane has a special feature, which is the crane hook is designed to stay at a constant level. So, up and down movement of the crane will only move the jib arm towards or away from the base of the crane. Here the advantages of level lifting cranes. The crane can be set to operate at a fixed level relative to the ground. The load materials can be loaded with great precision due to its features. It allows the jib and the load to stay on the construction site, ensuring safety to the general public. The disadvantages of the level lifting crane are: it takes more time to perform movements necessary to lift an object. They affect the performance and economy of the construction site.
Rough terrain crane is the subclass of the hydraulic crane group. They are specifically designed to operate on off-road and rough surface. They are usually used for building bridge operations in power and chemical plants and in large-scale projects. The advantages of rough terrain crane are: they have a wider wheelbase and a larger engine than truck crane. The wider center of gravity make it far more stable than any other types of crane. The tires are also larger for a better control. However, the main disadvantages of rough terrain crane are: they cannot be driven on a public highway along with the other traffic. The lowered booms on the crane tends to block driver's right and left view, leading to many serious conditions.
This one is aerial crane. It also can be called flying crane or sky crane. They are used to lift heavy loads. These cranes are commonly used in logging industry to lift large trees out of remote area where the land is unsuitable for ordinary crane. The advantages of this crane is it is capable of reaching anywhere or everywhere as helicopter can fly. Next, it can lift heavy loads such as boats, car, and etc. And it is most convenient to lift loads to high-rise building. The disadvantages of this crane is the overloading can lead to serious accident, and they are quite expensive for just only a certain purposes.
A crawler crane is a type of mobile crane that moves on track which are called crawlers. It can move around the site without a setup. The advantages of crawler cranes are crawler cranes can move on any surface of the earth. Even it can move on a soft surface due to its crawlers. It can be used on unprepared site as its load is distributed on the greatest area. Crawler crane is powered by one engine and may consist of two or more cable-operated trunks. And for the advantages of crawler cranes are because of heavy weight of the crawler cranes, this machine moves very slowly. It cannot be moved from one side to another side easily, and it is not cost efficient due to its feature.
Truck-mounted crane is a crane mounted on a truck, provides the mobility for this type of crane. It is basically a self-propelled loading and unloading machine which consists of rotating cantilever boom. It uses the same engine for the undercarriage and the crane. The advantages of truck-mounted crane are: it can travel on highway itself. Its features make it easy to move and less expensive. They can be rotated up to 180 degrees, and sometimes the expensive ones can even rotate 360 degrees. They can be used for multiple purposes. It can be used for loading and unloading of motor truck rolling stock. It is highly flexible, and truck-mounted crane travel nearly at 65 km per hour. The disadvantages of truck-mounted crane are: it moves at a low speed around sites but is needed to be transported on the sites, and they are not usually used for long hire periods.
Telescopic cranes are another form of cranes that are employed to transport heavy goods consisting of a large boom. The boom has got tubes fitted inside with each other, which increases the height with the help of tube through a hydraulic mechanism. The advantages of telescopic cranes are they can adjust the height according to the place. They also can be used in rescue operation due to the adjustment of height. They are mobile in the sense that they transport goods in a flexible manner, and they move load with excellent precision. The only advantage of telescopic crane is telescopic